Hello and welcome to my shop. Today I'll be finishing up the top of this ongoing project. If you've seen any of my other previous videos that I've posted, I've been in the process of making a new TV stand made completely of pallet wood. And the idea here is the body, frame, and lower two levels are going to all be made out of pallet wood. And I'm going to use like a crackle finish white for everything else except for the top, which is a different kind of pallet wood. There's oaks and maples and poplars, and I'm going to just do a clear coat on that with the remainder of it being white. So my last step here was to trim the top, the front of the top section, to give it about a ½ inch reveal on the both sides and the front. So I'm striking a chalk line here, and at some point I'll just verify that that's the right size. And then I'm going to get a straight edge. And I don't have anything long enough in my shop to use as a straight edge that was a good piece of wood. So ultimately I end up going with two pieces. And regrettably, I do use my nail gun to secure the straight edge in place. And as you'll see in a little bit here, I have to dig that nail out. And I fail, and I ultimately have to use a nail set to put it in place. So I'll let you get caught up, and I'll get back to narration in a bit. One of the upgrades I'll need to get in the future is a corded circular saw. I've been using this cordless one, which is fine for small projects, but when you get into harder wood like the maple and oak I mentioned before that are part of this tabletop, it really struggles, and you'll see I have to start and stop several times. So that's an upgrade for the future. My executive producer has reminded me not to do the talkovers when machinery is running. So for my executive producer, and again, you know who you are out there, thanks for the advice. I'll keep that in mind going forward. I'm going to perform the same thing on the left side here in just a moment after I get that nail out. And again, all I'm really doing is just trimming that to the final size. It's going to be about a ½ inch overhang on that side as well, while the back is flush, so it can sit against the wall. When finally it's being used in our family room, it'll sit against the wall tight and square. And with that cut, I have finished all of the actual fabrication of this rustic pallet wood TV stand. What I'm going to do next here is remove my planer from my DIY joiner that I show in another video. And if you look really close, I'm going to point out a few places here where the top is not as level as I would like it to be. So in this process right now, I'm going to remove the planer from my joiner, And I'll point out here in a second, just follow my finger, you're going to see some X's that I've made on top of the tabletop where it's a little bit uneven, and I'm going to have to use this planer to get it down to level. Also, yes, it is a struggle to remove the planer from this contraption I built for using as a joiner. I will be attaching this to my dust collection system, which I talked about previously. If you saw what this does without the dust collection, it literally throws chips and dust everywhere, and you won't see any of that during this process. All that remains now is sanding and finish work. Thanks for watching.